Oh my god, Paimon. I get it. You've been saying this for the past 6 days. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with Genshin Impact. Yeah, today's video will be focused mainly on the new Merriment Event in Leeway. So yeah, I haven't played it. It's been out for a couple of days and I haven't started it yet because I kind of wanted to record it. So yeah, today's the day. I'm really excited. I hear some good things about it. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. So let's get it started. Xiangling!
Hey, guess who's here? Oh, no way! It's the Traveler and Paimon!
Ah, Traveler, welcome. Good to see you. What can I get for you?
Some sweet madame?
We want some blackback perch stew!
All right, blackback perch stew it is. Make yourselves at home. It'll be right out for you in just a moment.
And he's like, can you get the hell out of my kitchen, please?
Thanks, Chef Mao! I was just thinking about you guys, and now you're here. It feels like you heard my call and came running. You mean you were about to come looking for us? Uh-huh. There's something I want to discuss with you guys. Did you happen to see how the city looked on the way over here? Everyone's getting ready for the Moon Chase Festival.
Moon Chase Festival.
Moon Chase Festival? Is that another one of Liyue's ancient traditions? That's right. Moon Chase is a big festival where we celebrate the arrival of the fall by moonlight. We eat our favorite foods, spend time with friends and relatives, enjoy the moon and the flowers. Sounds like Paimon's kind of festival. With your great taste in food, Moon Chase Festival is sure to be to your liking. So are you guys free these days? I'm taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs. If possible, I'd like you to be my culinary consultants.
Again?
That's right. Getting some suggestions from friends will broaden your horizons.
Masterful Chefs, huh? So is that like a competition? Right, yeah. I guess you probably haven't heard about it before. This year's theme is Feast of the Bounteous Land, so the Keqing decided to organize a cooking competition. I want to take part in the competition, but coming up with new dishes is hard work. I could get the two of you to help by gathering everyone's thoughts on what makes a great dish. This'll be a piece of cake! We've got friends from all over the map, haven't we? Also, Golba should be back soon. So
Golba?
we go together.
Here we go. Part 1?
So, it's outside the box
Golba!
that we're looking for, right? Hutao always seems to have a unique perspective, so let's make this our first stop. What?
Hutao.
Did somebody say my name? Yeah, it's Paimon and the Traveler. Oh, and Xiangling too. Oh, of course, Hutao. Way outside the box.
Way outside the box.
Meaning, you're here for some other reason, right? How might I be of assistance? Well, Hutao, I wanted to ask you, what kind of food do you like? What food I like? Off the top of my head, I don't really have an answer.
Your eyes.
Wow, so even Hutao gets lost for words sometimes. Paimon sure didn't see that coming. Just pick a dish and tell me what you like about it. I'm doing some market research. Some poached fish, a side of shrimp dumplings. That is all you need. That's a bit ordinary, isn't it? Think about it. Poached fish is hot and spicy with a powerful aroma. It's a dynamic dish. Add a
Oh my
side of
god,
shrimp
Golba.
dumplings, and there's your static component. Got it?
What?
Dynamic? Oh, I can do dynamic. Mushroom slime stew it.
Again with the slime.
No, not that kind of dynamic. A dish is more than substance, it's a mood. Poached
Golba.
fish is red and spicy. It elicits a response from the eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. That's why I call it dynamic. Shrimp dumplings are more subdued, clear and smooth with a pure and subtle fragrance. I call that static. Combining dynamic and static is how you create a perfectly balanced meal. A union between opposite but complementary features coexisting in perfect harmony. Okay, dynamic and static. Opposite but complementary. So is this just another way
Golba.
of saying you should keep everything balanced?
Leave that woman alone.
Oh, a little meat, a little veggie, a little salt, a little sugar. Bingo. Except I don't think you need to have a sweet dish for it to be a complete meal. How did I ever doubt you, Hu Tao. Thanks. Let's head to Boo Boo Pharmacy next.
Boo Boo Pharmacy! Am I like the only person that's waiting for, you know, the Dendro element to come out? Because it's been a whole year now, and...
Oh, it's you.
Chi-Chi!
Is everything okay? Why, if it isn't the special guest who seldom visit. Less busy than usual, I see.
I was about to say, who's talking, but I forgot.
What happened to Baizhu's voice? Excuse me? The neck. Oh!
How is the snake talking?
Welcome, welcome. Here to procure an herbal remedy, I presume?
No. We actually came for the conversation this time. We're here to talk food. I'm entering this year's cooking competition, so I wanted to ask you both... Oh, wait, there's 3 of you. I wanted to ask the 3 of you what kind of food you like.
Oh my god, Baizhu looks so cool.
Most astutely self-corrected. You need to know what food I like? It's all the same.
Oh.
No flavor.
Chi-Chi has some gustatory dysfunction and can't taste any food.
There must be some dishes that you like the sensation of. Coconut milk.
Oh my god, how did I know?
Ice and cold. How about you two? Any thoughts?
Look at his eyes.
I like bite-sized morsels of meat.
Oh,
I agree with Changsheng. Many of our patients are the elderly and young children. They find large chunks of fowl or seafood difficult to swallow and digest. I tend to recommend soups and stews.
I'm sorry, I'm just so awestruck. When are you gonna be released?
Got it. Would that be medicinal soups and stews?
His hair.
It's a little difficult to think about food without worrying about the health implications these days.
Medicinal dishes have higher demands in terms of nutritional balance than the kind of food I normally cook. I don't usually focus on medicinal properties, but since this is for a competition, maybe I can score more points by taking both flavor and function into account. Everyone will like it. It's a great suggestion. Thanks, everyone. It's great to have a doctor's unique perspective.
Koba, what
I'm
are you
feeling
doing?
Inspired.
Oh, how you flatter me.
Oh my god. Can I just like stare at him forever, please?
Creating new
Koba.
dishes is Xiangling's favorite thing to do. Alright, time to move on to the next. So we've got an independent thinker's perspective and a health perspective. Next, Paimon thinks we should probably talk to some picky eaters.
Whoa, look at this place. It's so decorated and everything. Oh
it's
my
the
god.
traveler Paimon and Xiangling.
Beidou, Keqing, Ningguang.
Greetings, friends. It's been a while. Hey, what brings you here?
Has something happened? What's with this great big stone on the ground?
Huh?
Long story. So, just to confirm, I will assume responsibility for handling this stone of unknown origin. Any objections?
What?
None here. You know how to get things done, Keqing. As long as it's with you, I can rest easy knowing that it's in safe hands.
Should I take this to mean that you doubt the relative safety of leaving this in the hands of the Tianquan?
Oh.
Huh? Well, for starters, Keqing is the one who's always out running errands, rain or shine. Besides, you don't seem to give a wooden more about this whole thing anyway, so what's it to you?
Oh.
I was merely joking. You, meanwhile, seem only too ready to pounce when an opportunity to publicly lambaste me arises. Even when it means giving our poor mutual friend here the cold shoulder.
This is awkward.
By no means. You wish to know about the stone, I presume. Then let me invite the great seafarer Captain Baizhu to tell the story, if she would be so kind.
You...
Fine.
Oh.
Well, it's a big one, right? And such a smooth surface, too. Makes you think there's gotta be a good chunk of jade in there.
It was found by a fishing crew, not far off the coast. It must have been underwater for years. So the erosion will be what's given it that smooth finish.
Finds like this cannot be kept as private property. and must be submitted to a holder of public office. Placing it into our custody will also give them peace of mind.
So, what's inside it? Well, we've hit it with just about every weapon we could get our hands on and haven't managed to even dent it yet. Clearly there's more to it than meets the eye.
No weapon could smash it open.
Hmm.
Paimon doesn't think we've ever encountered a stone like that before.
Keqing has taken an unusually keen interest in this giant stone, which is why we are leaving the matter in her capable hands.
Let's put that aside for a second. Traveler,
Goba.
what brings you here? Were you looking for someone?
Actually, we were looking for all of you. We need all hands on deck here.
Oh? Hopefully not
Go
because there's
back.
been some sort of cataclysmic event.
No, nothing like that. Paimon's just getting carried away. I just wanted to ask everyone about their food preferences.
Food preferences? That's a little unexpected.
Girl, you're literally talking to Xiangling.
I have rather simple tastes. Precise, pure, smart, and sophisticated. That is all I require.
What about you, Beidou?
Me? If it's freshly cooked and piping hot, that floats my boat. If it's got a little chili pepper in there too, I'm one very happy captain.
As for me, it's got to be seafood.
Okay, got it. So, seafood, piping hot, and, simple but sophisticated.
Hmm.
And that's where I would disagree. Traveler, surely you've heard of golden shrimp balls.
Oh my, they're my favorite.
Oh.
You need to wash and devein the shrimp, wrap it in finely sliced potato strips, then deep fry it to perfection. There's no room for cutting corners.
Okay, y'all. This quest is getting me hungry, and
They're
I don't know
very
if I can go
precisely
through with
put
it.
Together. They taste pure, the presentation is smart, and the skill needed to cook them is highly sophisticated. It fits Ningguang's forward summary to the letter.
I heartily agree. Golden shrimp balls are a prime example.
Oh.
Their essence lies in combining art and nutrition in a single package. It is a dish of true value.
Oh, Keqing is very vocal about this.
Okay, got it. So Keqing loves golden shrimp balls.
I didn't say that. Did I?
No, at least not outright.
Alrighty. Thanks for all your input. I'll be sure to take it all into consideration.
Goba.
Traveler, Paimon, do you have anything planned after this?
Huh?
Good. I'd like you to help me investigate something. It's about this stone.
Oh.
You picked the right people for the job. We investigate stuff all the time.
There are also some things I would like to investigate on a personal level.
Personal.
I'm sure you've become acquainted with the general background of the Moonchase Festival. However,
Goba.
my grandfather was a researcher of Liyue's traditions. In his notes, he indicated that there was a deity called the Stove God in ancient Liyue, which people paid tribute to at a certain time of the year.
Isn't the stove god Xiangling?
Very few written records make mention of the Stove God, and those that do are notoriously confusing. Some scholars believe that the Stove God was just another title held by the Lord of Geo.
Yeah.
But others suggest that this was a different deity altogether.
Goba, get down.
One folktale even claims that the ancients found the Stove God's shrine, but there was no statue. Only a huge, smooth slab of stone. Shortly after it was found, the stone was lost in transit. This stone here has all the same features, so I suspect it could be the one that went missing all those years ago. My grandfather came to believe that the practice of paying seasonal tribute to the Stove God may be best described as a festival. He called it the Stove God Festival.
Oh.
That would make it the forerunner to the Moonchase Festival we know today. To
Ah.
prove any of it, we'd need to start by identifying who the Stove God really was.
Where's Goba?
It's a chance to shed light on our history, revitalize an ancient tradition, and possibly prove my grandfather's hypothesis along the way. With any luck, we'll nail all three in one fell swoop.
Wow, she's on a mission.
It was just a couple of days ago that we received this stone. Right after we decided to use food as the central theme for this year's festival. It makes me wonder. Maybe a divine will is at work behind all of this.
I'm in the middle of a commission for Xiangling.
Hey, don't worry about that. This sounds super important, so don't mind me. I got it.
What? Why are you shouting?
No.
Keqing, can I tag along for your investigation? the stove god, I might get to learn something useful about cooking along the way. Please, let me come along. I promise I'll help.
If it means that much to you. Okay, I suppose you can come. Jingsa village is said to be home to a lot of historical
Oh my
texts,
god, Goba.
so I'd like to start by making some inquiries there.
Hi, Granny. We need your help with something.
Hi, Granny.
Are there any old books around Jingsa village?
Oh, looking for ancient texts, are we? There is an old warehouse over there, property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Many books are stored inside.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild's youngest? You must be talking about Xingqiu.
Xingqiu.
I didn't know they had a warehouse here. Let's go take a look.
Help!
Oh god.
I'm being robbed!
That like
It came from
terrified
that
me.
direction. Come on.
Attack!
Covenants of the Deep.
Back, you vagrants.
I've come here to clean the book warehouse plenty of times before. But this is the first time I've run into these crooks.
Goba. Oh my god.
Are you alright?
I am. Thanks to all of you. You're the traveler, aren't you? Lady Keqing. An honor. Truly an honor.
You're not gonna mention Xiangling?
We'll try not to take up too much of your time. I understand that this book warehouse is the property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Could you advise whether we might find any text relating to the stove god in this collection?
Where did Goba go?
I heard that's the Lord of Geo, right?
Huh? Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
A friend of mine who conducts research mentioned it once before. We use stoves for cooking, and stoves are built from rock. Some people think that the stove is a gift from the Lord of Geo.
Seems logical enough.
I'm sorry, I'd have to ask the young master about that.
Oh, any questions?
What?
Hey, it's Chongyun and Xingqiu.
Hello, one and all.
What? What is this? The young arbitrator was born to claim of he travels the world. Why is it giving me? But seriously, what exorcist has never countered a demon to exercise before?
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
I was bored with nothing to do, and thought I'd come out this way for a bit of reading. And then I thought, why not bring Chongyun along too?
Oh my god, there's so many characters on screen right now.
Yes.
Oh my god, Goba.
Just along for the ride, really.
Get down.
Whatever brings you here must surely be a matter of grave importance.
Master Xingqiu, if I may be so bold, do you happen to know if there are any texts on the subject of the stove god among this collection?
If my memory betrays me not, there is one volume among them called Demystifying the Legends of Liyue. If it pleases my lady,
Where did
I shall
Goba go?
lead the way.
They're back. So did you find it?
Demystifying the Legends of Liyue does indeed mention the stove god. However, it says the following. The body of the dragon wielded a tail that could eclipse the sun, and claws to command fire and teach the ways of wisdom. Receiving the gift bequeathed unto them, humankind cooked food with fire, and thus did they prosper.
The body of a dragon? The stories about Rex Lapis say the same thing.
That much is true. But this is the only passage in the whole book. If we want to find out more, we'll have to continue our investigation.
I come from a long lineage of exorcists, and our family too has amassed a number of ancient texts. Now that you mention the stove god, I seem to recall reading somewhere that this god once appeared at the Guili Assembly.
Huh?
Of course, I can't say if it's true or not.
Your help thus far is quite ample.
Oh my god,
Liyue is a
Goba.
vast and rich land. All things that existed here in the past have left their trace.
Hold up.
Oh.
I had a question too. Xingqiu, Chongyun, could you tell me what kind of food you like?
Food? Oh no. You're not thinking of taking part in the Masterful Chefs, are you?
And what if she is?
Yeah, I totally am. What's wrong? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Xiangling, this is a major event. I beg you, please don't cook anything strange for this competition.
Oh.
What do you mean strange?
Girl.
Mushroom slime stew, to give one example.
That was literally her first choice.
Okay, fair enough. That dish isn't my most popular.
I like cold food.
That's because you can't handle hot and spicy, right?
Oh.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
My tastes are on the mild side. I prefer gentle dishes with minimal seasoning. Soups and
Goba.
stews, vegetables and broth, seafood or freshwater fish, either boiled or steamed.
If anyone can win hearts and minds with their cooking, it's gotta be someone like Xiangling. That's all I needed to know. Shall we carry on with the investigation now? Over to you, Keqing. Where to next?
Longshu Inn is close by, so let's stop off there on the way over and see what we can find out.
May your journey be a smooth one.
Oh my god, Goba.
Huh? Oh, traveler.
Goba.
Who are all these people?
Friends of ours. Allow Paimon to introduce Xiangling, Guoba, and Keqing.
Keqing? Of the Qixing? She's the,
Hi.
Haha. Oh my god. Ugh.
It's not that. It's... I mean, I'm just your typical commoner. I've never met someone as high up as the Yuheng before in my whole life.
Look at that strong body, those powerful hands, and honest eyes. This guy must be a really great chef.
Oh.
So, is there something I can help you with?
Legends claim that the Stove God once
Goba.
appeared at the Guili Assembly. As Wangshu Inn is the oldest extant building in this area, any historical texts from around these parts are likely to have ended up here. Is there a room in this inn for storing books? And if there is, do any of them mention the Stove God?
Well, now that you mention it, we do have a fair few ancient texts here. I remember looking through an old recipe book once. I just need to remember where they're all stored. If you're happy to wait here for a few minutes, I'll go have a look right away. Here you are.
Thank you ever so much. There is a passage concerning the Stove God, and it's not what we were expecting.
Oh?
I quote, 60 miles to
Goba.
the northwest is the Guili Assembly. Many were settled there, where they hunted in groups, farmed the land, and made their living from what the soil yielded. When the Stove God descended, one god became many, all of which were the height of children. As does a star when it descends into the world, so the Stove God went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. With fire, the people at last learned to make hot food, and they dined on rice congee and cooked meat thereafter. This is a radically different account from the one given in Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, and also a conflicting one.
Oh.
God became many. Does that mean there was more than one Stove God?
Taking the text at face value, that is what it says.
Went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. So did the Stove God really go and teach people how to cook firsthand?
Now that's a god who truly cared for their people.
So, we've got two leads, but they contradict each other. How do we know which one to believe?
By continuing our investigation and reserving judgment for now. Thank you for this text, Yanxiao.
It's my pleasure, really. I want to make it up to you properly, and as it happens, things are pretty quiet here today. So, I'd like to take the chance to treat you all. What do you say? Will you stay for a meal?
Yeah.
Wow, he sure sounds confident in his cooking. I like that.
It's hard to refuse a generous offer like that.
I won't disappoint.
Everybody, please be seated.
Oh.
You think you own the place.
I'll sit here with Guoba.
Goba. Oh?
Here we are. That's everything you ordered.
Oh, looks good. Shrimp balls.
It all smells amazing. I think I've met my fellow finalist.
Oh.
It smells beautiful.
Strange. I never would have guessed that such a gifted chef worked here. This inn isn't particularly known for its food.
We have to cater to all aspects of daily life to make this a true home away from home. Please enjoy your meal at your leisure. I should get back to work now.
Yanxiao, are you taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs?
Huh?
Huh?
You too?
Yup. I've signed up already, and I've got my eyes on the prize. Your cooking's delicious, Yanxiao. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the final. Guoba, what are you doing?
What?
Guoba's eating the...
Those were Keqing's. How could you steal them while she wasn't looking?
Oh, my golden shrimp balls.
Bad.
You ate every last one? Guoba, we've been through this. When we're with friends, you gotta be on your best behavior, okay?
Goba, you naughty.
I'm so sorry, Keqing. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Why are these people like staring at us too? Can y'all like mind your own business?
I'll
Goba.
make it up to you, Keqing. Is there anything you want to eat? Anything at all. Whatever it is, I'll make it for you.
Golden shrimp balls.
I don't have high hopes for this. But equally, I don't want her feeling guilty. Okay, I'll let her do this for me. If you insist, there is one dish that perhaps you could try making for me. It's an old recipe from my grandfather's notes. I'll get it to you when we're back in Liyue Harbor. I need to go home to fetch my grandfather's notes. Let's meet at Wanmin Restaurant later.
Great!
I actually have something to discuss with her. You go ahead. We'll join you later.
Okay, gotcha.
Traveler, come here for a moment. I need your advice on something. What do I need to do to get along with Xiangling?
What?
Seriously? That's what's stressing you out?
What's so strange about it? Why are you looking at me like that?
I mean, I thought you were getting along with her just fine.
You're super smart, and you're always so sure of yourself. Paimon thought you'd never need advice from anyone about anything.
Well, that's just ridiculous.
Oh.
Xiangling's always so warm and friendly with me. This time especially.
You seem to be getting along fine already.
Okay. Noted. Thank you, Traveler.
Hey, we're here!
Goba.
Hey, grab a seat. I'm just running through my ingredients to see what I'm missing. Oh, we're gonna do this now?
Yes?
What is it?
Goba. Paimon can. Oh my god.
Why you gotta dump it on Paimon? Okay, so back at Longshu Inn, we noticed you and Keqing were getting along pretty well. So you really like hanging out with her, huh? Yep. Keqing's good-natured and easy to be around. The kind of person everyone wants to know, right? Didn't you see her sneaking treats to Goba back at Longshu Inn?
She was?
Yeah, she's great. We know that now. We're just talking about first impressions. Hey, have you guys eaten grilled shellfish before?
What?
They can be hard to crack at first, but they taste amazing that way. We've eaten shellfish before, but I don't think we've ever tried eating them grilled. Keqing's like a shellfish. Maybe a little closed off at first, but once you get to know her, she's got a soft and squishy side too. I wonder what Keqing's recipe is gonna be. Huh? What was that noise?
What?
What's going on? What the? That bird is huge! Ah, it's the ladybird!
Excuse me. One shall not be addressed in such a manner.
Cloud
One
Retainer.
shall be known as Adeptus, whose name, should you care to mention it, is Cloud Retainer.
Cloud Retainer. That does sound like an Adeptus name.
Well spoken. One shall let this young lady's enlightened words atone for the ignorant ones of her friend.
What?
A while it has indeed been, traveler. Does one surmise correctly that you hasten hither to partake in the Moon Chase Festival?
Yeah?
Ah. So even the illustrious traveler has been summoned to attend the Moon Chase Festival. As expected, this year's theme stands proud against the test of public scrutiny.
The theme? You mean Feast of the Bounteous Land?
The very same. Moon Chase Festival falls during the season when many cooking ingredients are ripe. Hence, it is a fitting time to enjoy the finest of foods. Let it be known that one's culinary proficiency and ingenuity is uncontested in all the world. Thus does one now appear in this realm, that those who inhabit it might witness one's latest creation, a supreme cuisine machine.
What?
A supreme cuisine what? What's a supreme cuisine machine?
Patience.
Oh.
One's purpose here today is to meet and to greet. Nothing further. I shall say no more and dwell here no longer. Await my word. Be there or beware.
Now we got a Adepti running around.
Bird always disappears just as quickly as she shows up.
What are you all huddled together over here for? The Adeptus left already.
Yay!
Keqing.
Sorry I kept you waiting, Xiangling. This is the recipe from my grandfather's notes. They're not in the best condition, so rather than bring them out of the house, I just transcribed the recipe. Some parts are missing from this recipe, too. Do you think you'll still be able to work with it?
Oh, okay. Let me take a look. Give me some time. I need to look into it.
You're all here?
Ganyu!
Sorry to interrupt your conversation. I was in the area buying a few things, and I heard the disturbance, so I felt compelled to come take a look.
You mean Cloud Retainer? I saw her too. She just suddenly showed up right in the middle of the street.
Lady Keqing, you saw her too?
Huh?
Do you, have a moment? I need to discuss something with you.
What's with everybody?
What is it, Ganyu?
No, it's nothing work-related. I wanted to ask about, something personal. Is that okay?
A personal matter? Involving me? Surely I haven't done anything improper recently, have I?
Please, Lady Keqing. This is really important to me.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
I noticed Cloud Retainer was here for quite a while. Did you say anything
Oh my
about,
god.
me? When I was young?
Yeah, you almost choked the monster to death because of that.
About your childhood? No, nothing at all.
Thank goodness. I was getting really worried.
Your name didn't even come up, so you've nothing to worry about.
Keqing, how are you not asking a bunch of questions right now?
Oh my god.
Obviously some juicy gossip here. Aren't you curious to find out what it is?
Please, no. Don't do that to me.
Of course not. Whatever it is, I'm not curious and I'm not going to ask. If Ganyu has a secret and she wishes to keep it that way, nobody should make it their business to try and get it out of her. That's just basic decency, is it not?
I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
Keqing, I thank you. You're so kind and considerate.
What's that got to do with... Honestly. Go on, you should be getting back now.
Oh my, you're right. I should. Okay, everyone. Please excuse me. I should get back to work now.
Bye, Ganyu.
Hey, everyone. I just had an idea. It only occurred to me when that Adeptus showed up. Do you think the Stove God could be an Adeptus too? Could be.
I don't want to assert either way, but it seems highly likely.
In that case, we should go ask the Adepti about it. I think my master might be able to help.
Your master?
Master? You mean your teacher is an Adeptus?
She's over at Yujing Terrace. Come on, I'll introduce you.
It better not be Madam Ping. It is you.
Master!
Oh. Goba's so excited.
Hello, Xiangling.
Madam Ping is Xiangling's master?
I did not expect that.
Master, how are you keeping these days? Are you well?
Oh, very well, thank you. What a surprise it is that you all had the time to come and visit me today.
Master, we came here because we have a question for you.
Goba.
Do you know about the Stove God?
Of course I know the Stove God.
What?
Does this mean you know them personally?
Goba.
Ah, I see. It's the Moon Chase Festival, isn't it?
That's right. We're investigating something that happened recently.
The great stone surfaces. And so you open an investigation. I must commend your guesswork this far. I did indeed know the Stove God of whom you speak, but it was a great many years ago. Rex Lapis unified all of these various festivals under the Moon Chase name to honor an old friend of his.
Rex Lapis.
I can only presume that the Stove God Festival was one of the many subsumed into the Moon Chase Festival.
Who's this guy?
Lady Keqing.
Oh, Goba.
Huh?
Lady Keqing. Lady Ningguang wishes to speak with you.
What?
Ningguang's looking for me? Must be important.
There she goes. Keqing's a lot more serious when she's got her work face on.
Do you want to know who Rex Lapis's friend was?
Oh, hi there, guys.
The Stove God is the friend, right?
Yes, precisely. There are few genuine coincidences in the world. It is to everyone's regret that the Stove God passed. But gods cannot be fully destroyed, and we made a pact to wait until the land became fruitful once more. For perhaps the stove god would then return. Keqing's grandfather once researched the stove god, and now she follows in his footsteps. Since Keqing has inherited this conundrum, so too she must inherit the journey to its resolution.
You knew Keqing's grandpa?
Of course. I count all the people of Liyue among my good friends. I remember when he was the same age as Keqing is now. So young. My dears, you are absolutely right to focus your investigation on the stone. It is, as you suppose, the lost statue of the stove god.
What?
And within it lie all the answers that you seek. I should like to see the stone for myself if you would lead me to it. Perhaps the truth will emerge even as we watch on.
You're all here. I was just about to send someone to fetch you.
Keqing, has the stone undergone any changes?
A crack has appeared in one corner, but we still can't tell what's inside.
What happened? Did someone chip it while no one else was looking?
More likely a natural occurrence. Our weapons have had no effect on it.
How would a natural occurrence crack it open?
This is because the stove god draws power from the actions of the masses. The heat of a busy kitchen, the joy of a reunion. Keep up the good work, and the truth will rise to the surface soon enough.
So is the stone opening up because everyone's cooking for the festival?
Could it be that the passion people put into their cooking gives power to the stove god? Paimon's theory is not an unreasonable one.
Plus, a lot of families have reunion feasts around this time. With everyone back home, the whole city's bustling with people, and that adds a lot to the festive atmosphere. That must mean that when the festive fever peaks, it'll bust right open, right? That's gotta be it. Right, Master?
Well, we'll have to see then, won't we?
Boom! We'll get to see who the stove god really is, right?
It's definitely a possibility.
Oh, Paimon can't wait!
Wow, that was part 1, guys. I guess I'll just see you guys in part 2.